and welcome back to the Amber Living Vlog. This is Beyond Film School and I'm Amber, and today we're talking about how important it is to take a vacation, take time off when you work in the film industry. Now I know this goes totally against like the American way because we're like severe workaholics. There is no comparing the amount of work hours that Americans do. Like there isn't really comparing. I wouldn't say work ethic because I know, I mean, there are other cultures and countries that are known for a better work ethic, but it is known around the world that Americans are just worked to the bone. We get the least amount of vacation time. We have the shortest holidays, shortest amount of vacation time, vacation days, paid sick time, and you know, just I mean, it's pretty sad that we live in an industry and in a country and in a work environment that doesn't allow calling in sick without feeling bad. If you are sick, take time off, because one, working while sick it prolongs the sickness. It doesn't make anything better. Two, you're gonna get other people sick and it just spreads. It's horrible. No one else wants to get sick. So if you are sick, stay home. And I really wish that this was implemented like countrywide, but it's not, unfortunately. So my first thing is this: if you are sick, stay home. I mean, we gotta change the stigma. Like I said before, we get the least amount of paid vacation. I mean, I didn't even talk about maternity leave or, you know, paternity leave. We're just finally getting to a point where that is even addressed in this country, and that's really sad. Having a career and having kids is really tough when you have both parents working. Also, I find it very fascinating when I meet a woman who is working in the film industry and she has children or she is pregnant, and I find this really like, wow, how are you doing this? First of all, I find it amazing. Any woman that is pregnant and or having a kid while working in this industry, I mean, nothing short of a fucking superhero as far as I'm concerned. All right, to bring it back on track, I mean, we talked about sick time, talked about maternity leave, paternity leave, and you know, taking time off is really important. One, I have other videos that talk about, you know, the amount of hours that you are going to be forced to work, not forced to work, but expected to work, you know, upwards of 12 hours per day working on set. And that is just the way it is, unfortunately. It's not going to change anytime soon. And as an AD, I work hard to kind of stick to the 12-hour rule because I feel like an 8-hour day is so short. What are we going to get done in that 8-hour time? Just a 12-hour day, you know, you can get a good amount done. And people who go over and into like 14, 15, 16-hour days, I think that's just really pushing it. It's really stressing yourself out, for one, stressing the crew out, and it just makes for very hard, tough days, especially when, yes, I know in the union you have a 10-hour turnaround, but when you think about a 10-hour turnaround, when you have to get at least, you know, 7 hours to function properly as a human being, and then you have like, you need at least a good maybe hour when you're living in New York City for a commute there and back, so that's 2 hours. So you have 1 hour of like life that you could live, like get home, you know, address whoever you're living with, and then you're off to bed, which isn't a reality because, you know, people just want to like unwind. Maybe they want to go for a drink. Maybe they want to watch a movie. So lack of sleep is a huge deal. The amount of hours that you're meant to work. I did a video about, you know, why people leave the industry, and this is a very big reason why. It's because vacation time. When you're working on union sets, it's really awesome that all the holidays that are, you know, federal holidays will, you know, you will have them off, which is great. Sometimes what happens is that indie films will shoot their stuff on holiday weekends because they have either the Friday off or the Monday off. I try not to work those jobs because I know those jobs are going to be really tough if they expect the crew to work on holidays, because that, there's just in my bones, I just cannot support producers who want to work on holidays. I'm sorry, I just can't. I really just can't. I can't deal with it. So time off is important. Why? Why is time off important? Because if you don't have enough time off, you're gonna lose your goddamn mind. The more sleep deprived you are, the more stressed out you are, it all just builds up day after day after day after day, and soon enough, It's gonna come to a head and you're gonna just blow up on somebody. You're not gonna be as cool, calm, and collected as you usually should be, and things just don't go well when people just don't have enough vacation time. When I mean time off, I don't necessarily mean that you need to go on a huge trip somewhere internationally or even domestically or across country. Just take time off, you know, stay at home. Just watch some Netflix, binge out, sit there on your couch or your bed or whatever the hell you do, get with your blanket and pillow and just relax. Just do nothing. Your mind and body need a time to just reset. Just take a moment. I mean, if you meditate, man, God bless you. I mean, I don't meditate. I know I should be because everyone's like, you should meditate, it helps you mentally, it's so good for you, whatever. I mean, I tend to turn to exercise and running to, you know, relax my mind and reset things. And you know, sometimes I do have those days where I just want to do zero. Between all the different jobs I have in and out of the film industry, I know that it's important to give myself time off. And when January hit and the dry spell video I did, really did address this, where you're off for 3 weeks. Well, you know what? I didn't stress because one, I had a financial lovely pocket or pillow or whatever the hell you guys call it. I didn't have to work. I had enough money to get me through the next month, and I really just did fuck all for like a whole 3 weeks. You know, I went home to Buffalo, visit my family after Christmas, and then I did a few days, you know, at the cafe helping out, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna chill, and there's nothing wrong with that. In our society, in America, if you're not working, people make you feel bad about not working, and I feel like that shit needs to go away. 4 weeks off a year is not enough. And 4 weeks sounds like a lot, but when you're talking about 52 weeks in a year and 4 of those weeks, I mean, just think about trying to sporadically spread out those 4 weeks throughout the year. It's not a lot of time off. 365 days versus 30 days off, that's like less than 10%. Basically what I'm trying to say is there's just not enough time off, and when you work in the industry, I don't care if you're a PA, I don't care if you're working in the art department or how chill it is to work in construction or set dressing or how much you love your job. And let me just say this, I love being an AD, but let me tell you, after like 25 days in a row, 15 days, 20 days, whatever it is in the row, and I can't even imagine doing a whole TV series, like a 10 or 12, 13 episodic show where I'm like constantly just churning out these episodes. I couldn't imagine being an AD on one of those things. I do like a short for like 6 days straight. I'm like ready to take a good weekend to 3-4 days off because those days are stressful, they're high pressure. You need time off. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about it. Take your time off, just do you. Make sure you're paying your rent or your bills or whatever mortgage or whatever you got going on. Also, make sure you have time for you. Make sure you have enough rest. Make sure you eat right. I mean, I'm not saying be vegan or be gluten-free like me. Unfortunately, sometimes I'm really mad that I can't eat a croissant. Take care of yourself, and that includes taking vacation. It is very, very important. I mean, I feel like it's so underrated. Taking time off is ridiculous. I think I've preached enough about taking time off. I recently just took, like, you know, my husband, you know, my husband, yes, I am married. If this is like some people are surprised, I don't know, they're like, oh my god. Some people think I look younger than I am. I'm not telling you how old I am, but I am married. I've been married for like almost 2 years, and he works at NBC, and it sounds really fancy, but it's really not. Let me just be honest, it's really not. He worked a really long time trying to get to NBC, so that was a very, 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 very long track to get there. We met each other working at WNBC. It was a TV station, a small TV station in New Jersey, and he made his way to NBC, which is great. But you know, he works like a Monday to Friday type job. So our schedules are very, very different, and he definitely, you know, needs some time off as well. And just this past weekend, we went up to one of our favorite spots in upstate New York. We go to Lake Luzerne because and maybe some of you might know Lake George, and it's super, super popular. It's not really my thing. I don't like going to like these hot destination spots where everything's like super overcrowded and there's like, you know, resort or hotel like lined up and it's all like crowded and like you have to pay to be on a beach. That to me is crazy. So we go to this really low-key spot and we just, you know, took a day and a half to just go there and chill. And it was really, really nice on Friday. I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna post a picture that I took of Lake Luzerne. Totally beautiful. Friday it was great. Saturday it rained, but then it stopped raining, so it worked out. And then we left on Sunday morning, and it just was like nice drive up, nice drive back. It was nice. I had my dog, I had my husband. It was great. It was like enough just to recharge for a little bit because I know I have, you know, a lot of things coming up this summer, and it just, you know, you just need time. It's time to rest. Take time for you. Take time off. Don't be ashamed. Just do you. And this is the thing. Don't worry about what anyone else is saying about your life. I feel like I'm going to make a video about that soon, about what other people think of success and what success is to you versus what success is to society and all this stuff. But that's for another time. So that's it for this video, and I've done enough jammering on blah blah blah. So what do I got going on? Oh, let's see. I've been recently getting a lot of comments. Some people are randomly finding my channel, and I thank you for watching. I wish I had all of the names and all the subscribers that have been contacting me in the last week. That I feel like it's almost like overload, but it's not. It's like a nice reminder every a couple of hours, like, hey, someone found me on YouTube. Someone followed me through a Google search, which is awesome. Thank you for watching. And people say they like binge watch my videos, and I'm sorry that you're binge watching my videos because sometimes I'm like, nah. Some of them are really good. Some of them are not good. I feel like sometimes when I'm lazy, I don't do really good videos. I'm trying to make sure I have a standard, because when I watch my videos as a YouTuber, I'm like, okay, this is what I can fix, and stop saying, you know, and stop saying, and make sure you look into the camera and not to side. So I'm like looking and I'm like, I have to get better. You know, I think about sound, I think about lighting, and man, that one video I did outside about staying fit, like I did it outside because I had my phone with me, but like the lighting was really shitty and like the sound was, but I really wanted to post a video because I was outside and I just got done running and everything, so I apologize for any shiesty videos I have on my channel. So yeah, Facebook page. Thanks for liking my Facebook page. I'm getting more and more likes every day. I appreciate it. I will try to make sure I keep posting, and anything I find amusing in the film industry, I definitely post. I think I'm going to try and post more articles and more networking events. There is a networking event coming up this Friday. It's a meetup group, and I don't know what it's called. I think it's just called New York City Meetup, New York City Filmmaker Meetup or something, but it's this Friday. I think I'll post the info, the link to the meetup group, because it's very, very important to network. I did a video on networking. It's been a long time since I posted that video, but I feel like we just need a reminder that you need to network, you need to get out there. And the reason why I'm going is because, yeah, I feel like sometimes I need to go and meet more people and, you know, expand my circle a bit. So that is important. Networking is really, really important. Beyond Film School, I am on Instagram. I will try to post as much as possible when I post photos of what I've been doing in the industry. If I'm on set, you'll usually know it. I will be releasing my website soon. I will be releasing all the information on the production assistant training. I have more and more people every day. I have so many people on the mailing list. It makes me nervous more and more. I'm like, oh my god. Especially when there's only going to be like 10 slots. It makes me really nervous about how many applications I might get. But yes, it will be happening this summer, and I will be releasing that information very, very soon. If you made it to the end of this video, awesome. So I'm talking to my dedicated subscribers right now. You are at the end of the video, and I want to talk about what you think about this question. And it's very, very important that you comment below on this one, because I really want your opinion. And the question is this. I've kind of been at odds with people, other people who are ADs, other people who are in the industry versus what I'm thinking versus what they're thinking about bringing people into the industry unpaid versus paid work. Now, I feel like I feel like no matter what level you're at, you need to be paid. And and if you're in my training program, I'm trying to devise a program where you jump on set, you get paid for your first gig type thing. And a lot of people bring people in the industry think that you need to intern and you need to do all these free gigs. I just am not about that life. I'm just not about that life. I don't know how other people feel about it. So here's the thing, is that the other side of the argument that was posted to me was, who are you to take away an opportunity? If someone wants to work for free to gain experience, who are you to take that away from them? Because here's the thing, as I said in my last video, I am postponing my program because I don't have jobs in the area and the producers are looking for interns and not looking for paid PAs. In my heart of hearts, I don't want to bring on people in my program and not have them be paid. Other people are like, no, they're gonna want the credit, so because it builds their resume, and there are some people who will want to do it on an intern basis. It's just, I just feel bad bringing on people for like 12, 13 hours a day and they're not getting paid. It's like, yeah, they're gonna eat and they're gonna get the credit, but I just feel bad not being paid. Let me know. I know not everyone makes it to the end of the video, but if you did make it to the end of the video, you are very dedicated. I really, really honestly want your opinion, because I'm talking to you, my viewers, and my demographic are people who are in college or just coming out and they're trying to break in the industry, and this is why I make those videos. So tell me what you think. Would you hold out to be paid, or would you rather take the course and just be thrown on a set not paid? I really interested in what you guys think, because you're the next generation of filmmakers, and I think that your opinion is super valid and super important, so please let me know. Okay, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please comment below, shoot me an email. I have a few. Billy Joe, I know that she recently sent me her resume, and I'm going to be giving you a review very soon. I just emailed you. Your name stands out to me because I looked at your resume, I think twice already. So if you're watching this video, hi Billy. So that is it for now. That is it for making sure you take time off in the film industry and how important it is for just staying sane, and I shall see you guys next time.